Yeah. Yay. Been a while. So I think I'm live. It's been so. Oh no, I can hear myself. Oh, there we go. That's better. Been a while. It's been a while. It's been a while. It's been a while. Let me just see if anybody's gonna come in. It's definitely live. So hopefully YouTube is sending out notifications. Boom, 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 boom. And somebody might want to come in. Yeah, super soft. Hello, 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 hello. So I'm streaming through Zoom for the simple reason that I have dogs. I've moved where I record things. And they're a little bit louder. But so Zoom has a noise reduction, so you shouldn't be able to hear them. Rachel. Yay! Oh, thank you all for coming in. I know it's been a while. I've been away for a while. Lots changing. Mal, welcome. Lots changing here. So welcome to Ascension Evolution. My name is Joanne. Things are going to be changing here. I'm not going to be Ascension Evolution for much longer. I have lots and lots and lots to share, but it's just finding the time to do so. Very much now how I work is I just do what I want, depending on the day. And this morning is like, let's come in, let's share this with you. So I'm really excited. I'm going to do some live dragon readings with you today. So stay here, don't go anywhere. But I just want to share why I'm doing this. So for anyone who doesn't know me, dragon energy woke me up. The dragons woke me up in 2018, 2017. And I have been working with them ever since. And in my Patreon space, we do one-to-one dragon messages, and they kind of wanted their own set of cards. And so DragonSoul Oracle was born. And the idea is that I'm immortalizing people as their own dragon soul. So this is me. And the idea is when it was going to be 33 cards, but it's now 55. They're going to be turned into a deck of cards. So there are 16 spaces left on my website if you want to be in your very own deck of cards and have your very own oracle card. As I say, this one's mine, and I'll show you how they come. So basically on the website, I'll pop a link. I'll pop a link here, maybe. Let's see. If anybody's interested. Just how exciting to be in your own like oracle deck as your own dragon soul. Is that cool? It's the coolest thing ever. I'm so excited about it. So it comes like this. You will get a card printout of the actual card, which you can frame. I have can I show you any of these over here? What one's this? Yeah. So I framed mine. So yeah, you get your card, and then you get your information with it, which has your dragon's soul name, your lineage, a message from your dragons, the keywords, affirmations, and the card meaning. And you get the original certificate for your card that's going to be in the deck. And there's 16 spaces left until I can create this deck, which I'm really excited about. So there's limited spaces, and if it's something that you fancy, you can find it over on my website, which I've just pinned in the comments there. Okay, so I haven't really, so what you'll see is I have the deck there as they are just now. They're in A4 form, and they're quite big. Oh, pretty hard to shovel them, you know. Pretty hard to shovel them. Hi, Billy. Mal, thanks. Yeah, I don't know. Has everybody else been going through massive changes? I felt there was this really big choice point came in round about solstice. I have so much to share about the grid and all sorts of stuff, but where there was this big choice point to jump into change. And so everything's changing for me. I love it. I'm excited. I'm excited to be back on YouTube. But I work just every day as it comes now, which I'm so blessed and grateful to do. And I'm just me. What do you do for a living? I'm just me. Isn't that beautiful? So it's going to be changing. This channel is just going to be called Joanne Dunn. I am me, encouraging you to be you, because that's what I want to do. I would just like everybody to have the courage to be who they authentically are without having to worry about anybody else's expectations, or judgments or anything like that. Miriam, hello, darling. Thank you all for being here. Yeah, you know, if you want to share, like this video, please do. If you haven't subscribed, there's a button there. But also you don't need to do any of that. Okay, so we have these cards, and I'm going to pull one card for anybody who wants one. So if you want a card, Lisa, yeah. Oh, I've missed YouTube. So a lot of these cards are people within my Patreon spaces or within my our Patreon spaces. And so it's so beautiful to have an energy of a deck of people that I know and I love. It's just so special. So if you want a card, if you want a little dragon message today and a little card, then pop, I don't know, something in the chat to let me know that you give permission and you're happy with me doing so. And I'll get started. I'm going to be in for maybe an hour. I can stay here maybe till about 11. If anybody comes in. Super soft would love a card. Okay, dragons, what do you have for super soft in this very moment now? What would you like super soft to know? Ooh, have you been feeling the energy super soft? Because I feel this kind of band of energy right across my forehead. I was in bed with energies on Sunday. They have been kicking my butt. Super soft. What cards do we have for super soft? Ooh, nice. Okay, so hi, Lorna. Super soft. You have now, because it's on a delay, I can't actually see if you can see all this card. I'm just going to trust. So super soft, you have this beautiful matriarchal guardian card. And this, you're called into sacred remembrance of your strength born through love, not battle. So this suggests perhaps you feel there's been a little bit of a tug of war somewhere, you know, whether it's been with family, friends, kind of the outside world, but definitely within, you know, circles of people that you care deeply about, and you feel there's been a little bit of a battle there. But this is about knowing that your strength is born through love, and that you don't have to fight. Okay, it speaks to your enduring spirit of the matriarch, the one who weaves safely into chaos, who protects not by force but through the quiet majesty of presence. This lets you know that just being is an absolute strength. You're asked right now to honor your nurturing essence, to embrace the quiet power that grows through your gentleness, compassion, and determination. This card can appear when you're being called to be a protector of something fragile, Whether it's an idea, a new phase, a part of yourself, it's asking you to trust your instincts. Super soft. The ancient mother is within you and it knows the way. You have a divine strength in the softness and a fierce magic in your loving heart. The message that comes with this card is you've walked through lifetimes with wings wide open and a heart unguarded. And yet you remain softer, wiser, stronger. You're the force that cradles, the breath that shields, the stillness in the storm. You are the keeper of generations, the anchor of love, the womb of wisdom. Stand firm now. Your gentleness is your greatest power. And an affirmation that might help you, super soft, is I'm the sacred guardian of love, rooted in grace and forged in strength. So I hope that resonates with you. Super soft. And I hope you guys are loving these DragonSoul cards. So there are still 16 spaces to be within this deck to have yourself immortalized as a dragon soul, and the link is in the description. Welcome to anybody who's joining. Lindsay, welcome, welcome. Dave, Marianne. Hopefully I welcomed everybody in. Card, please. Lisa B. Lisa B. Lisa B would like a card and a message, please, dragons. Ooh, stomach stuff with you, Lisa B. Oh, well, is that nerves? Is it butterflies? Is it anxiety? Definitely some stomach stuff going on there with you, my friend. Oh, love this. Okay, so Lisa B, you're getting the card of divine frequency. I love this card. Can you guys see okay? Because there's a total delay in here. I don't know. Okay, so this card, Lisa, invites you to align your inner vibration with the outer expression of your truth. So whether your voice presence or your pure energetic frequency, you're a channel for harmonics that heal, awaken, and transform. You're reminded that your resonance is power. Sound, silence, and subtle tones all carry the codes of creation. Speak in sound only what is true, what uplifts, what is in alignment with your soul. And when you become conscious of your energetic transmission, you begin to live in resonance with your highest purpose. The message from your dragon, the dragons today are, within you sings the song of all things. Every breath, every tone, every silence is a spell. Harmonize your being with the frequencies of truth, and you shall awaken the stars within you. Remember, it's not only the sound that shifts worlds, but the intention woven into the echo. When this card comes in, this is about like you're the tuning fork, right? Lisa, you're the tuning fork. You hold the frequency. So this stomach thing that's been going on with you, if it is, you know, anxiety or dread, almost like the fear of something, you can be you can be the tuning fork, right? I think I've got one over here, do you know when you get tuning forks, and if I was to hit this is 528, and I had another 528, the other 528 that's here, it would go off because it's in resonance. So you have the ability to change your frequency. Okay, it's just a choice. Just a choice. So I trust that helps you, beautiful Lisa. Bad tummy being like, yeah, fear. There's a lot of that. There's a lot of that going about, and I'm going to explain that in another video for another time, or I'm going to be here all day. But yes, energetically, there's a lot of that going about. Hello to you, Lorna. Hello, darling. Um, who was next? I'm just going to go up and down, which is fair to who was here first. Lindsay. Hi, Lindsay. Great to have you here. Okay, card for Lindsay, please. Message do you have? So for anybody that's joining in, this is DragonSoul Oracle. It is going to be a deck that's in creation. But these are all people who have ordered their DragonSoul Oracle, and they are represented within this deck. And there are still some spaces for you to be represented within this DragonSoul Oracle. And you, once the deck's released, you could have your own deck with you in it, represented as your dragon soul, which is super cool. Okay, Lindsay, what do we have? The one at the very front. Oh, I like this card. Okay, Lindsay, so this is Alchemy of the Star. This is a very, very creative card. So this card invites you to explore the sacred fusion of matter and mystery, where craftsmanship becomes creation and creation becomes cosmic. It's a symbol of transmutation, a raw potential forged into beauty, and the ordinary transfigured into the extraordinary. Alchemy of the Stars illuminates your inner power to transform energy through intention, creativity, and the clarity of purpose. So this comes about when maybe you're not quite sure what to do. You're maybe not quite sure what to do with I can see that you can just see the top of my head bobbing about there. I'll hold the cards a bit higher. And you're not quite sure what to do with where you are or what you're doing. You could have went through this big change point yourself, and you're maybe like, I don't know who I am anymore. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Drawing this card comes in when you're ready to infuse your life with meaning through the art of soul expression. So it's time to remember, everything you touch becomes a vessel for light. And your message from the dragon is, I come to you when your hands are ready to create with purpose, when your eyes are ready to see through the veils, and when your soul remembers its blueprint. You're not just the artist, you are the alchemy. Oh, I love that. Let the metals bend, let the crystals speak, let the cosmos guide your design. Craft with the stars as your compass. There is something within you new, wanting to be created, wanting to be birthed, wanting to be a full expression of all you are into the world. That is exactly what this card represents. I trust that resonates with you in this moment. Thank you for being here, Lindsay. Next, Miriam. Miriam, your card was right at the front there. How funny. Can I hear my dog barking? You let me know in the comments if you can hear the dog. I'm in the kitchen. Oh, little doggies. Miriam. Lindsay said, don't know if I've ever known what I'm doing. I want to know and live my purpose. Well, do you know what? Nobody can tell you what that is apart from you. Ask yourself, what makes you happy? Joy. Every day, Lindsay, I just get up and I'm like, what do I want to do today? What makes me happy? I won't do anything that doesn't make me happy or bring me joy. So what is it? What's your passion? What makes your soul sick? That's your purpose, darling. And if you don't know what it is, try new things. Try them. Try. I tried cold water. I loved it. I didn't think I could do art and make a deck of cards, but here I am. We've even been like playing with AI to do music and stuff and released it on Spotify. Like, what is that? We could do anything. You could do anything. Don't limit yourself, you know. Your purpose is what you're passionate about, what brings you joy. And if you don't know what that is, you can find it. Anybody hear my dogs? Nobody's letting me know. I'm going to say that no, you can't hear my dogs because nobody's popped it in the comments. Right, where were we? We were doing Miriam. Our beautiful Miriam. Dragons, what message do you have for Miriam today? Right in the middle. Not on this one. No, I'm behind it. Nice. Miriam. Galactic rebirth. So, this is a keeper of soul wombs and shaman of stellar remembrance. You're being called home to the cosmic womb where all life begins, and to the place within your own being that holds infinite creative potential. In times of confusion, fragmentation, or despair, this card comes to you like a mother's lullaby sung across the galaxies. Do not rush, do not push, just be held, because you are held in unconditional grace right now. You are becoming a sacred pause, and you're held in the space between what was and what can be now. You're being rebirthed, Miriam, not as a copy of the old, but as a soul. Just realized something was moving in the background there, and there's nothing in this room that can move. So that's kind of interesting. Sorry, Miriam. Uh, you're not a copy of the old, but as a soul shimmering with galactic truth, steeped in compassion, luminous remembrance. Your emotions are sacred waters. Let them flow, darling. Let your dreams, like stardust, be encoded with ancient memory. Let them rise. You're entering a phase of deep soul healing and divine remembrance, Miriam. You're being reborn in the womb of creation, wrapped in the presence of unconditional love. Now is the time to let go of harshness and any judgment. Be soft, be open, be willing to be held. Sit in stillness, allow the tears. Let the ancient mother sing through your bones. Ooh, nice. I love that card. I trust that resonates with you. Beautiful, Miriam. Ooh! Hello. Okay, hold on. I'm going back up because I'm going to do this in order because it's only fair for the people that were here first. Where were we? Miriam. Billy. Beautiful Billy. So for anybody that's joining in now, these are DragonSoul Oracle cards. It's a deck that is being created, and I'm basically immortalising people as their own dragon soul into these cards. There are 16 spaces left on my website to have your own DragonSoul Oracle created, printed, sent it out to you, and then to be in the deck, to be part of the deck when it comes out. Okay, what do we have for Billy? Oh, Billy, you've been feeling the energies as well in your head. Palpitations in the chest a little bit. Ooh. You ready? This is Shield and Protect, Billy. This card brings the energy of sacred protection, divine masculinity in alignment, and courage to act with integrity, no matter what the odds. So when this card comes forth, Billy, it calls you to stand in your truth with unwavering loyalty, not just to others, but to the highest version of yourself. Be loyal to yourself. What are your beliefs? What are your strengths? What is it that's being challenged right now? And can you be loyal to that? You're the guardian of energetic boundaries, the unseen defender of light in shadow realms. Your very presence can stabilize chaos and restore order. This card has been drawn when you're asked to step forward with valor. There may be a situation where honor and honesty are your sharpest weapons. The call is not to fight, but to uphold what is right, to be the shield rather than the sword. This is a card of sacred masculine embodiment, protective yet compassionate, strong yet humble. It reminds you that true warriors are forged not by conflict, but by commitment to peace. And your message is you were not made to waver. You were crafted from the steel. Oh, you were crafted from the steel of sacred purpose. Where others falter, you hold. Where others flee, you stay. Your dragon walks beside you, not to lead, but to mirror your own inner resolve. The realms remember those who defend with love. Oh, I like that, Billy. How big is that dragon to have the moon that size? That's a big friggin' dragon. It's a big dragon. That's a big dragon. I trust that resonates with you, beautiful Billy. Thank you for being here. Bum, ba-dum, bum. Where am I, Billy? Rachel Miller. Rachel Miller. I miss your face, Rachel. See you soon. Oh, see you soon. Right. Card message for Rachel. So for anybody who's joining in, you could have the opportunity to be in this Oracle deck. There are 16 spaces left. You can have your very own Dragon Oracle in this deck that will be professionally published once there are 55 cards. You can find that on my website. The link is here. Rachel. Oh, it's got Rachel, you're getting sovereign light. And I love the reflection of the sunflowers within this card. And really, when you look at this card, just enjoying time to kind of just sit in a rock. I've seen that meme where it's like, if you've got a problem, just go and sit in a rock. Rocks solve everything. I mean, that's a really bad interpretation, actually, of how that meme goes. But do you know the one I'm talking about? The one where like if anything's happening, just go and sit in a rock and it'll just like take everything. Anyway, let me go with your card. Okay, so the card meaning, Rachel, this card speaks of your inner sovereignty and your personal freedom expressed through honorable living. It invites you to return to what makes you feel alive under the sun. Creative expression, alignment with nature, and the courage to live a life that feels true. There's a golden radiance within you waiting to lead, and it's letting you know that now is the time to let it shine without apology. Have you been apologizing a lot? Have you been saying sorry? Have you been apologizing for yourself? Have you been apologizing for who you are? Maybe stop that. Let your truth be your design. And the message from your dragon is, I'm the fire within your freedom. Oh, feel how good that. Can everybody just feel how good that is? I'm the fire within your freedom and the stillness within your strength. I rise with the dawn, not to chase light, but to be it. Do not let the world define your form. So don't let people tell you who you are. You create your own silhouette against the sun. You were never meant to blend in. You were born to blaze forth in your own glory. Beautiful. Absolutely stunning. I love that card. So yes, stop apologizing for who you are and own it because you're beautiful and I love you and thank you for being here. Dave Johnson, welcome. I'm not looking at the comments right now because one is one. I'm just keeping them where they are so I don't lose my space, you know? Also going through a lot of hormonal changes in my body. Women, you're going to know what I mean here. And I don't know, I get a lot of itches. My body feels quite itchy a lot. So if you see me like itching, apparently it's hormonal. I don't have fleas or anything. Dragons get fleas. Dragons get fleas. Ugh. How funny. Dave. Dave. Oh, nice, Dave. Quite flexible card, actually. Although a lot of them actually represent women. So maybe get yourself a card, Dave. Get yourself represented in this deck. Some more masculinity in here. Okay. Radiant Grace, beautiful card. Very cosmic, very watery. Radiant Grace. So Dave, Radiant Grace emanates the calm fusion of emotional flow and cosmic harmony. When this card appears, it brings a reminder that gentleness is a tidal force, fluid, unstoppable, and nourishing. This dragon glides between realms of starlight and sacred water, tending to all with a soft gaze and an open heart. This card calls you to embody your compassion, not as a performance, but as your birthright. Just as the galaxy spirals in quiet wonder and the rivers carve through stone with persistence, your presence reshapes the world through love, stillness, and inner truth. So this feels like really quite emotional, Dave. There are a lot of emotions either going in or around about you at this time. And there's this kind of nourishing energy coming in to kind of hold you with that, because I know most men particularly find it hard to perhaps express emotion a lot of the time. You know, it can come out as anger, as frustration. And this is just kind of creating a safe space for you to maybe just shed some tears, you know. It's a very empowering place for a man to allow themselves to cry. The message from your dragon. You are starlight wrapped in skin. Ooh. A tide pooled by love. Let your compassion ripple outward. Let your silence speak volumes. Let your grace pour like water from the heavens. You're maybe just feeling emotional about what's going on in the world, you know, kind of roundabout. And I feel it's more like letting you know that any kind of reactive side that you have towards you, like it can be compassionate. Maybe that reaction, anger or frustration or whatever that is, maybe it's sadness, maybe it's not anger. I trust that resonates for you or not. It's okay if it doesn't too. Thank you for being here, Dave. Marianne. I'm gonna really pronounce this wrong, Marianne. Wolves. You've got a little dragon snort. Wolves. Hard for beautiful Marianne. Peace. So you have been aware, Marianne, of spirit round about you. Maybe the veil has been getting a little bit thinner. You've been seeing things out the corner of your eye. My nose is really itchy, and that's always a sign of like spirit. And you've also been feeling the energies because I'm getting that real big pressure into the head. This one. Oh, Truth Warrior. This card calls you into sacred alignment with your truth, Marianne. The dragon energy is activating within you. It's a place where the divine feminine and the fierce protector dwell in harmony. This card is to let you know there's no need to shout because your energy speaks louder than words. You're a guardian of earth and a bearer of ancient wisdom. You're asked right now to rise with strength and grace. This card indicates a time to hold your ground, not in defiance, but in honor. And I want to repeat that for you for some reason. This card indicates a time to hold your ground, not in defiance, but in honor. Truth is your blade and compassion your shield. The Celtic stone circle in the background speaks of timeless rituals, sacred contracts, and the eternal return to self. You're being invited to rise in your wholeness, rooted in nature, connected to your lineage, and crowned by the gold of remembrance. And the message from your dragons is you're the voice of truth that cannot be silenced, the pulse of the earth that cannot be broken. Stand in the stillness of your power, where the divine and the warrior meet, not in battle, but in balance. Let your truth echo through stone, sky, and soul. You are not here to be small. You're here to be sovereign. I trust that resonates in some shape or form. If not, that's okay too. Thank you for being here, Maria. Ooh. Lisa B, we did you. We did. I'm way behind now. Let's see. AS, hello. AS, you still here? Oh no, hold on. I'm just lost. Blah, 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 blah. There we are. AS, this one's for you. Angie, big shoe, bright feather. You're next. Okay. Yes. Oh, it's so good to see so many names that I haven't seen in such a long time. I do miss our chats here. All right, changes here, coming back, loads of exciting stuff, loads to share. It's just to be a place where you can just come and be yourself, right? AS, let's see. Ooh. Do, 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 do. You ready? You sure? Love this card. Love, 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 love the card. Okay. This is activating higher wisdom. So this card, AS, is inviting you to embrace your next level of consciousness. You're undergoing a deep inner transformation aligned with your soul's ascension path. And just as the sea cleanses the shore, you are being energetically purified and recalibrated. I don't know if you've had stuff going on like physically within your body, whether it's been like, flu-like symptoms, but that's what I'm feeling this is relating to. The presence of sacred geometry and the golden mandala reflects your activation of higher wisdom and cellular awakening. I also believe that when we go through colds, flu, whatever they are, it is an upgrade. We're shedding old cells, we're shedding old stuff in order to bring in like new information. Let go of old limitations. Stop holding on to them. Stop clinging on to them. Stop it. I can see where your nails. You're like, I want to take this with me. I want to hold on to this. This is who I am. We're being asked to let go of that stuff right now. Yes. But you can do whatever you want. Nobody will tell you what to do. Let go of old limitations. Allow your energy to expand into these new dimensions. Stand in your truth and rise with grace. The dragon message, the tide has turned, and so have you. The old patterns are falling away. like sand castles kissed by the waves. You are no longer who you were. Your codes are awakening and your wings remember how to soar. Trust the call within, your essence is rising. Love that for you. Thank you for being here. I trust it resonates. If it does, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Anybody else who's joined us in, we are doing some Dragon Soul Oracle cards. These are Oracle cards that are being created to create an actual proper deck that will be sold, and there are still 16 spaces in it for you to be within the deck, represented as your own Dragon Soul, and the link is in the description. Angie, big shoe, bright feather. What a card. Where is she? Yes. Okay. It's a bit of a mouthful, so I'm just going to go Angie. Dragons. Message for Angie. Oh, not that one. Okay, go further back. I'm hearing you. All right. This one, no. This one. Angie, again, my card that represents me with a big silly disco ball on my head. And look at the teeth. Look at the teeth. This is my Dragon Soul Oracle card, and it is Beacon of Joy. I like having a little bit of ego about yourself. This actually isn't about this. I have a enjoy freedom movement where we have like silent discos, barefoot, sober raves, that kind of thing. And this is the interpretation of that. It's not completely egotistical. Anyway, it's not even Angie, it's Ange. Ange. This is all about joy. Okay, so this card invites you to embody your joy as a sacred act of alchemy. Joy is not a fleeting emotion. It's a frequency, a bridge between spirit and matter. When you allow yourself to radiate without restraint, you uplift not your own reality, but those around you. It's time to move your body, Ange. Raise your voice and celebrate life in its raw, beautiful, messy brilliance. Let that light within you lead, whether it's dancing under the stars, laughing with your friends, or creating spaces of high frequency connection. You've been called to be a beacon of joy, and your light inspires others to remember their own. And your message, when you choose to dance in your joy, you become a living spell of transformation. You light ripples beyond what you can see. You're awakening hearts, you're raising spirits and shifting timelines. You are not here to dim your magic, so stop it. Or don't. You can dim your magic if you want. You are here to disco ball it across the cosmos. Barefoot or blazing, grounded or galactic, your joy is sacred. Radiate it, live it, beam it into every corner of your life. Ange, go and find your joy today. Do something that just makes you feel completely joyful. I trust that resonates or not. But thank you for being here. Hello, Kathleen from Australia. I know I've been away a while, but my accents haven't got any better. Point. Of course I have a card for you. How are you? Always good to see you. Jean. Jean. Message, please, dragons. What card? You've also been feeling the energies. I'm feeling that in my head. Oh, and I don't know if you've been feeling a little bit of like refluxy or heartburn, maybe feeling a little bit nauseous, my sister. Energies have just been absolutely cranking. Oh, this is a watery card. Emotion devotion. This card invites you to reconnect with your emotional body, Jean, and honor the sacred language of your tears, the healing elixir of truth and transformation. Devotion speaks of a return to deep feeling, the courage to be soft, and the power of sacred expression. Through music, tears, and intuitive creation, it's a sign that your emotional waters are sacred. And by letting them flow freely, you activate your truest resonance. The painted drum in the dragon's grasp reminds you to create ceremony out of emotion, to make music of your joy, pain, and everything in between. When this card appears, know you are being called to soften, to release, and create in honor of your soul's truth. Your message is, let your joy weep through the waters of remembrance. Every tear is a note, every heartbeat, a drumbeat of sacred devotion. You're here to feel it all. Don't numb out. Feel it. Or do whatever you want. Wildly, truly, and beautifully. Honor what flows, and all shall become clear. Oh, we're coming into eclipse season. Hold on. Let me check something, because this feels quite irrelevant. Yes, the full moon on the 7th. There's a total lunar eclipse, right? The Sunday. This could represent Sunday, and it could represent Sunday for quite a lot of people. I'm feeling and hearing and sensing. It could be quite an emotional time, but allow it. Let's allow this stuff, you know. It's good. It's good to feel that emotion. It means we're human. That's what we came here to be. Let's stop human bypassing, shall we? Thank you for being here, darling. It's always lovely to see you. I trust that resonates or not. Up to you. Yay, Miriam. You can't hear my dog. Thanks for letting me know. I love you, Miriam. I'm going through the comments now, but I'm probably about half an hour behind it. Just bear with me. Piloo. Piloo, piloo. Let's do it, shall we? Wait until these are actually in a proper deck. The energies of these are just so, oh, for the dragons to call this into being, you know, they're like, we want our own deck. Right, Loopy Loo. Let's see. Ooh, nice card. You are getting heart healing, Loopy Loo. This card arrives with gentle power, sacred presence. This is an emerald-hued nature dragon, and it cradles a heart once broken, and it's now been made whole through golden seams of kintsugi. So this is a Japanese whereby if they have this beautiful china and it breaks, they don't discard it, they don't throw it away. What they do is they get gold and they mend it together and make it something altogether even more beautiful. So whatever's been going on with you, Loopy Loo, whether it's heartache, your heart's broken about something, or you feel you've been discarded, or you've maybe had to discard something, it's all to be made better and more beautiful. It's not a wound covered up, it's a story rewritten with love, resilience, and light. When this card appears, you're being shown that your scars are sacred, your healing is holy, and your past does not diminish your radiance, amplifies it, makes you more radiant, more beautiful, more of who you are. The ancient trees whisper truths only the soul can hear. The waterfall reminds you that life is ever flowing, ever cleansing, and you're never stagnant, even when you're still. You're invited to return to nature, not only the forests and the rivers, but your own true nature. Who are you? The parts of you once deemed broken are your gateways to strength, connection, and grace. The subtle hearts in the scenery and the stones, the leaves, and the roots show that you are love. Just a couple of sirens going by. Love is always hidden in plain sight. Seek it, feel it, break it back into your being. Your heart is golden where it's been mended. Rise with grace and walk as love. If that resonates with you or not, Lulu, but that is the message for you today. Okay, I'm going to do about another. Okay, I'm going to go till about 11. Oh, I'm glad you loved it, Billy. Busy summer, Rachel. I know it's been so. We've had so good weather here, though, haven't we? So it's good. It's good that you've been busy out and about. I hope you've been just having the best time and enjoying the sun. Lorna. Beautiful Lorna. Guys, so because I haven't been on YouTube for a while and YouTube unsubscribes about 10 people from my channel every Friday at the same time. Yeah, if you're here and you like this, give it a like, please. It's time for me to start sharing more here. I've never been comfortable with asking people to like or share or subscribe because, you know, if you want to do that, you're going to do it. But, you know, I'm being, things are changing here and they're really about me just being me and helping you be you. And, you know, if that is something that you want, do you want to be more of yourself? Do you want to be more free of other people's expectations and limitations of who you are? Then maybe stick around for a while. I'm never going to tell you what to do. I'm not interested in it. I'm not interested in reading your future. I'm interested in you creating your future and being part of that. You live in a better and better and better life every single day because you deserve it. Okay, before Lorna, let's go. What do we have for our Lorna? Oh yeah. Playground, Lorna. This is actually the representation of my son. This is my son's card. This is all about just skipping and happiness and being free. So this card arrives with the skipping footsteps of joy, the breath of sky, kissed freedom, Lorna. The card is a call to bounce back literally and energetically. It speaks to a period where levity is your guide and the currents of play offer new elevation. The air element present here invites mental clarity, movement, communication, and imagination. So this dragon reminds you that happiness doesn't wait for perfection. It is summoned in the moments of motion, in silly laughter, in the fearless bounce of what if. Let your thoughts lift, your energy spiral, and your inner child leap onto the trampoline of life. You're not here to stay grounded. You are here to glide. And your message is up here above the clouds. Every giggle is a gust of wind beneath your wings. Your joy is a current of creation itself. Lift it high and let it ripple through the realms. When you remember how to play, you remember how to fly. You know, playing's slightly different from joy, you know. I'm playing making these cards. I'm playing making music with the help of AI. I'm playing, and that play helps bring in that joy. It's a co-creation, I suppose, as you will, of that. So this card's inviting you, Lorna, to play with something that maybe you never ever thought possible, you know. Maybe it's juggling. Maybe it's like getting those little poi balls, you know, the ones that light up, learning how to throw them about. Like just something that's just something that you play, you know, that is just fun, and there's no expectation of anything coming out of it. It's just, you just have pure fun and pure joy from that space of playing. Love you. Thank you for being here. Kathleen Swepson. Joseph Fowler. Focus on the cards. This is serious. We can't be running out of whiskey at the temple. You're so right. She says, not a joking manner, oh great draconian empress. The harmonica isn't working anymore. I love your comment, Joseph. Oh, you've had, do you know what it is? It's moved down. Hold on. Where did we get to? Yeah, I love your comments. They're funny. Where were we? Kathleen. Darling, so lovely to see you here. Miss your face, miss our little meetings. Kathleen. I know I'm miles behind. I'm maybe 30 minutes behind in the chat. Keep him ablaze. One more card, you know. Take it from the back. Take it. Ooh. Ooh. This is a serious card. Kathleen, this is Silent Sentinel. When Silent Sentinel appears, it invites you into the quiet sanctum of your own presence. This card speaks to the guardianship of stillness, the sacred role of witnessing, protecting, and holding steady as the world shifts around you. It's letting you know that you might be entering a phase where less is asked in action and more in quiet resolve. This is a dragon that doesn't roar, it listens. It does not move unless the land calls it. It trusts the slow rhythm of growth, the whispers of memory in the stone, and the wisdom that ripens in the hush. This card affirms the value of spiritual solitude. You're not fading, you are deepening. Your power lies in your ability to remain rooted, to hold your space, and to listen when others speak, and to remain calm when others scatter. You're the anchor. The fire in your belly burns slow, but it never goes out. And your message, while others rush to be seen, I've learned the power of stillness. I do not chase the sun. I listen to the stone. In silence, I remember who I am. In solitude, I remember who I serve. I do not guard the world with force, but with presence. Your stillness is not absence. It is your greatest offering. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful card. Trust that resonates with you, Kathleen. Thank you for being here. Done Rachel, have done Ange. Bye, Miriam. You probably left half an hour ago. Oh, Dave, your cat's in the picture. I love that. Joseph Alvin Priestess is wondering when the stock of candles, incense, fireworks is going to be replenished. Damn hobbits. Ran off with the whiskey again. Oh. You're very welcome, Ange. Oh, I'm so happy that you're here to have your dragon card. Let go, super soft. Stop hanging on. Thanks. I'm glad you love the cards, Loopy Loo. It's been forever. It's been about at least 5 lifetimes now. How are you? So lovely to see you here. So lovely to see you here. You're very welcome. I do have a butterfly in my head, super soft. Oh yeah, you see, we're changing, we're growing, we're doing the beautiful things. Joseph, I don't know if you've been on the whiskey. Keep going, I love it. Oh, Loopy Lou, you were crying. Oh, Wendy Lux. Oh, thanks for being here. Joseph, thank you. Adios, darling. Thanks for being here. You're welcome, Lorna. Is there anybody else here that would like a card? I'm going to do one more. Anybody else that would like one? And just in case you've come in at the end, I'll do the next person that types in the chat that I see. It's the only way fair way to do it. So these cards are going to become a beautiful Oracle deck, and you have the opportunity to be in them. There are about 16 spaces left on the website. This is DragonSoul Oracle, and it's basically you becoming immortalized as a dragon in your own card that is going to become an actual deck that people can buy and work with and use. Isn't that cool? So I was only coming in for the hour, Mrs. Pen Pimp. I have so much to share with everybody. I'm definitely resonating more with the YouTube space. I wasn't for a long time. But I'm different. I've changed. I'm changing all the time, and it's beautiful and it's perfect. But there are some things that might trigger people, and that's okay too, you know. I'm here to help support people in their growth while I go through my changes. I don't want to be someone that just keeps repeating the same thing and doesn't change, you know. I'm here to change. I believe kind of spirituality is breaking down, but I've never been more spiritual in my life. Lots to share about the energies, lots to share about the grid, lots of beautiful, wonderful, you know, exciting news for the whole of humanity and anybody that wants to listen. Thank you for being here. I think it was Wendy Lux. Wendy. The card is for you, darling. The last card we're going to do is for Wendy. Come back in and do these. I like them. It's fun. I'm not going to set up schedules for YouTube though and say I'm going to be in here, I'm going to be in there. It's not how I work anymore. I just do whatever I want to do. Doesn't that inspire you? Doesn't it inspire you to know that you can just be you? That's your job. Okay. One. Listen. Ooh, nice. Okay, Wendy, this is celestial ceremony. You're invited to honor your body as a sacred vessel of light and movement, one that holds within it mysteries of the stars. This card speaks to the integration of physical strength with spiritual fluidity. It calls you to move not through the world, but with the world. Dancing in the rhythm with the unseen, guided by the music of intuition and vibration. Right now, you might be feeling the call to explore new realms, both earthly and ethereal. I did so well. How long have I been on here? It's over an hour. I did so well. I don't even think like I mispronounced a word yet, but here I am. None changes. Like things change, but like that doesn't change ever. I'm going to say that again. Okay, right. You may feel the call to explore new realms, both earthly and ethereal. Travel, maybe physical, mystical, or internal, but the journey is certain. Sound could play a key role right now, whether it's through music, breath, mantras, or silence. This card reminds you that beauty lies in the flow between structure and surrender. In movement, you meet your essence. In stillness, you hear your soul. And the message is, I am the pulse of the stars within your chest, the echo of sacred sound across cosmic waters. When your feet move in rhythm and your voice vibrates through the silence, you awaken the songlines of galaxies past and future. Let your movement be your magic. Let your wonder be your compass. You are made to soar beyond borders in body and spirit. There's something in this for you, Wendy, about you've made yourself quite small. I don't know if you've been shrinking away, if you've been pulling yourself into the background, if you have been like, I don't want them to hear me, I don't want them to see me, I don't want them to. This is encouraging you. You've choice, you do whatever you want. I'm never going to tell you what to do. But this is encouraging you to be heard, to be seen, to really step out, step in and start taking up space. Take up space. You might be called to learn. I don't know if you do sound therapy, or you might be called to learn something like sound therapy, or it's maybe even just going to a sound bath, for example. But there is something about you stepping out your comfort zone with this card. Stepping out and stepping in. I'm going to trust that resonates or not with you. You can, of course, interpret it in any way that works for you. Oh, I'm going to do one more card for Mrs. Pen Pen, okay? Just because it's been a long time. And then I'm out of here. Oh, Marianne, that was so spot on. Thank you. You're in Austria? I did. Did I pronounce? Oh, look, see, I have changed. Oh, you're so welcome, Super Soul. I love that, Wendy. Oh, beautiful. Remember, you all have an opportunity to be in this deck. You can pop along to my website, have a read, have a look about it. I would love for you guys to be in here for a deck that I'm working with. It'd be so super cool. Okay, we're gonna do one more for you, Miss Pen Pen. It's so good to see your name. You've been feeling energies too. Oh, it's something to do with your teeth. Up in the left hand part of your mouth, maybe. You're also being asked to slow down a little bit. Oh, it's hard, Mrs. Pen Pen. Bloom and blossom. This card calls you into the heart of quiet strength. This dragon embodies love in action, guiding you to approach life with gentle resilience and open-hearted nurturing. The roses in this card symbolize healing, elegance, and devotion. A reminder that true grace blooms through seasons of both shadow and sun. At its core, this card speaks of beauty, not as something applied, but as something revealed. True beauty radiates from your kindness, from your care, from the soft power of your presence. Just like the rose, you're not here to strive, but to unfurl petal by petal, revealing the truth of who you are. This is an invitation to lead with softness, to trust the alchemy of time, and to let your essence become a balm in the world. And the message, beloved, beauty is not something you wear, it's something you grow. Every wrinkle of time is a petal unfurled. Tend to your gifts like a sacred garden, and let your scent of kindness bless all who wander near. And what I'm hearing is take time to stop and smell the roses, Mrs. Pen Pen. I really do wonder if you've been rushing about, if you've kind of been not maybe doing a lot of self-care for yourself, taking time to be just in presence with you, to enjoy the roses that you've grown in the garden and to smell them. So this, I feel, is a message for you to do that. If you've grown, nurtured, and looked after these roses, take the time to appreciate their beauty. Take the time for yourself. Anyway, I love you. I trust that resonates or not. Oh, I've enjoyed that. It's been good being back. Thank you, everybody who's here. Thank you for joining me in this space. I really want to get these deck of cards printed, but I can't until there's another 16 done. So that's why, if you want to be immortalized in a deck of cards, you can go over to my website, and there you can order it. If you don't want me to post it out to you, let me know. I can do an option where, because postage can be extortionate for like putting even just a little card in the post to other parts of the world. So there's also, if you would like to do this but you don't want to pay postage for it and you just want to send as a download, I can do that too. I just don't have the option on the website. Let me know, and you can maybe kind of order it through PayPal or something. You can get in touch with me at joanne@ascensionevolution.com. You can find me on Telegram. You can pop a little message here. But I would love to have the honor of having you immortalize as your own dragons within this beautiful deck. Thank you for your time. Your time is the most precious thing that you can ever give anybody. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing the space. I'm hoping to be here more and more. But I'm not gonna make any plans for it. I'll be here when I'm here. And if you're meant to be here, you'll be here too. If you're watching this on repeat, then thank you for your time too. I love you, and may you all have the most beautiful day of heaven and earth. Remember, hang up. Well, here we go again. Here we go again. No, you hang up. It's been a while. Oh man. It says edit video. It's not giving me an option to stop it recording. Yeah. I might just be here all day then. This is so funny. Maybe this will do it.